Okay, you guys, outside of Peggy here. I didn't have my paperwork with me, so I don't have the stats and data. But you guys have been paying close attention to this, so you know the size and shape and all this. Yeah, 4 bed, 2.5 bath, just under 2,200 square feet. That's right. Larger HOA, so it's got a capital improvement fee of an HOA. A tiny bit of concern is this neighborhood feels quite a bit less cared for than Johnson Ranch that I showed you a video of the other day. So more weeds in the yards, more cars parked outside, just a little less cared for and maintained. It kind of sounds like the HOA is not nearly as strict as maybe the other. This doesn't really give you any sort of third spot for a trailer or anything like that, or even a third car garage. And I'll show you inside the garage when we get in there. Otherwise, the house is fantastic, and I'll point out a couple of things in the backyard that I think are pretty neat that they've included. This does sound like that they've had quite a bit of attention. Agents tried to suggest to me that they are expecting other offers. Nothing is in their hand, and we need to be rather aggressive. I can talk a little bit more about my thoughts on pricing and things like that. Do have a little bit of mountain view going that direction, which is kind of cool. But landscaping and things are pretty nice. And the backyard is pretty good. There are people here. They're cruising around, so I'll do my best to exclude them. Nice tall ceilings in here. They've got it set up. You saw in the photos, kind of formal dining, formal living here.
Is that a playpool? 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks deeper than that.
I think it's a little deeper in the middle. I think it's to 6. I'll double check with the
So it's not
sellers.
technically.
All right, so this house was purchased by them in April 2021 for $400, and they've done about $100,000 worth of work in here. Which kind of justifies the $500 price. However, Santan's been getting beat up a bit. There are a couple things too. That fridge is not being offered in the listing. Neither are the washer and dryer. They're pretty set on keeping their fridge, washer, dryer.
Negotiable.
Yeah. Okay. So that can always be negotiated. I'll take you this direction. We've got our French doors here. I'll take you this way before we go outside. So washer, dryer, laundry room here. This is the half bath downstairs this is one of the only real bathroom that they've touched in the house. So they did basically everything downstairs, kind of left the upstairs. All right, garage here. Got some built-ins on the side over here. Turn this into kind of like their bar hang zone. That isn't insulated at all. I thought maybe that was insulated. It's not too hot in here, but anyway, that looks connected too. So all of these are built-ins. Those look like they're built in too. So this is going to be a real tight garage. This thing looks built in and attached there, which would definitely be in the way of a car. It's going to be a tight fit for 2 cars in here, unless you're pulling a bunch of this stuff out. So consider that, right? We don't get the 3rd car garage on this deal. We don't have a place for the trailer, and this is tight as is for 2 vehicles. So keep that in mind. We've got a sink over here, soft water system tucked back in the corner there. Water heater doesn't look to be brand new by any means. Those are hard to find ages. Yeah, 2006. Yeah, that's getting old. Yeah. Okay, let's go cruise backyard while the other people are upstairs. This is just a Formica here. These are nice though. All right, the backyard is super cool. You're facing south. They've done some nice paver work here. Put in the golf putting green in the back. The palm trees are fantastic. They did put in a, this is actually really neat. This is a heater and a cooler. So this is like a big air conditioner that attaches to the pool system. And you can actually raise and lower the temperature of the pool with that system. You can actually pump cold in. And in the summertime, this is a pretty dark PebbleTech, and so the pool can warm up pretty good. And so sometimes it's nice to kick some of that cool into it to make it a little more refreshing than just bath water. So that's a neat deal. That's like a big air conditioner. It's, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 piece of equipment there. You've got the pool system here. That's a sand filter. So that's I think you got to backwash that. We're gonna have some pool issues. Obviously, get an inspection done. There's some nice leaking going on right here. So there's some fixtures and things that need to be addressed. This looks like, hope that's not the only air conditioner for the house. But obviously an inspector's gonna know more than us. They did paint the house. Looks like everything's in good shape here. Again, nice paver work around the property here. Waterfall going. Got a little bit of what is considered a Baja shelf here. This turf spot's pretty neat. I rolled a putt. It was a lot of fun. So it's nice back here. Back toward the house. And you've got some pavers running down this side right here as well. I don't know what a inspector's gonna say about this. So this piping right here that runs all the way along down that direction, all the way along here, up and around the door over here, that to me looks like a gas line. And so they probably, instead of trying to bury that underneath cement, they went up and around this door with that, ran it all the way back over to here, and that is probably like a gas line to me. Running just stubbed to there, huh? So I wonder if they ran that all the way over here to do a heater and then changed their mind and did this, or maybe it had a heater. Looks like they had something on top of that pad. So maybe they had that plumbed for a pool heater, but switched over to this electrical air unit. I'm not sure. I don't know what an inspector's going to say on that being exposed like that, but that's really the only downside I see out here.
That's where we're at. Well, there's temporary, not.
Running upstairs for us. So this carpet doesn't look like it's been touched since they bought it. So it's a little worn. It's a little stretched. There's some bubbling in it. So that's probably something you might need to address at some point. But as you get to the top of the stairs, we've got master here, bedroom, 2 bedrooms. So I'll peek in these real quick. Not humongous, but decent sized. Got an attic access in here. It's a little interesting. Bathroom. They didn't touch anything up here. So all of the updates were done downstairs. They paid off the solar like we know, and they put in that heater, cooler for the pool system. But nothing really touched up here. Like I said, carpet might be something that either needs a stretch or an address, you know, maybe start over. A little worn and some bubbles. Facing south here, facing west this direction. So you're going to get some south exposure sun in the winter time coming through these windows quite a bit. Maybe beating. We've got a 2-story next door too, so should hide your late summer sun. And then again, nothing touched in here. So let me know your thoughts. Happy to get an offer going. They did suggest that they were willing to do any of their furniture on a separate bill of sale. So if any of that is sticking out to you as something that's worth maybe offering them some extra cash for. That could be something they're enticed into. Fridge washer dryer is negotiable, but not being directly offered by them. So we'd have to put that into our offer and, account for the fact that they're going to think that that has some value. There we go. Happy to chat. Bye.